Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the deluxe Houoh Blade and Houoh Shield from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. This is Houoh Soldier's changer in the series, changer and weapon in the series. I got so distracted saying Houoh so many times, like insert Pokemon joke here. Just real quick look at the packaging. It's a very large packaging, obviously for a changer, since it's a weapon changer and it's, well, large. But you have a cool shot of Houoh Soldier here, just kind of shows you what you get in there, the blade, the shield, the Kyurama. On top, there's a really neat shot of all 12 Rangers. I think it looks pretty cool. On the side here, another shot of Houoh Soldier, talking about some legendary stuff or whatever he does. And then on the back here, it kind of advertises the other stuff in his line, which is obviously just his mecha at this point. A little bit on how it works. And on the side, another really cool promo shot of all 12 Rangers. And then on the bottom, like all 12 of them in little circles, like they're supposed to be planets. But anyway, I just like to take a look at the packaging sometimes, especially when it's something new. And now we're going to be doing a seminar on white space. No, I'm just kidding. One second. Here we go. Now we have the main event. Here's the sword and shield, and here's the Kyurama, which I'm going to cover first because I said so, and I'm in charge here. So here's the Kyurama. It's pretty much par for the course Kyurama. The only real difference being, other than its individuality, is that it's got little sparkles there, which you can see, which actually look kind of nice, and set it apart a little bit and make it look a little bit cooler. But there's the complete design, the design when you break it up. And then if you want to put it in Kyureno or something, this is the little design that will be shined on it. Now, before I forget it, I'm going to start off the review, which is something I usually do at the end, but just showing what it does in the main size changer. Oh, there we go. Alright, and can do the other things as well, obviously. That's docking, I believe. Okay, so you get your par for the course stuff there. That's apparently the expression of this video, is par for the course. But a few unique sounds, which is always nice if you're collecting everything. And in case you were wondering or didn't know, if I put it in Commander's stuff, it won't make any different noises because it's not, it doesn't have a reader on it. The same thing with the weapon. Okay, so here is both units together. I'll take them out in a second, but aesthetically, this is going to be a bit of a mixed bag for me, which I'll probably mention a couple times in the course of this review, but I love the design of this. I think it's really cool. I think the concept of a sword and shield weapon being the changer is really cool. It's a first for sure, because the only thing I can remember, even remotely close to this, was Korag/Wolzard's sword and shield, which wasn't really a changer. So this is definitely a first. I think there's a lot of firsts with like weapon-based changers, so I like the design of it, but I think the toy leaves a bit to be desired. It basically hits all the main points it needs to, but what really does it is this plastic here just looks so cheap that it makes the overall whole thing look very cheap. To remove it, you press this button and this one at the same time, and here's like the main sword weapon. This is where the electronics are going to come from and stuff like that. I think it's really neat also how the Kyurama goes in here and it'll spin and things like that. The blade's kind of small, like as per usual. You got like the handle here, which is sculpted. But it's frustrating because I do like the design of it, like in the show and in concept, but I think the toy, just look-wise, leaves a bit to be desired. Not even just like the size, because usually you expect for this to be smaller, but I just wish it looked a little bit better, and I feel like it could just be tweaked with the plastic on this looking a bit different. Okay, so on-off switch here. Classic Kyuranger on-off switch noise, and you get a few sounds. When it's on its own. This has no electronics, it's just a husk. It'll make that noise when you insert it. You know that's right. And it'll keep making that when you try to do that. So the main noises are going to come from putting the Kyurama in. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's do it right.
Houoh
Hold it.
Camel to change. Houoh Soldier. Houoh Braid.
Okay. So that is how you're going to operate this. When you put it in, you're going to, after you initially activate it, you hold down the button to get the sound. It'll cycle through a bunch, but it'll stay on them. So hold it down. Once you get that correct sound, it'll do that jingle we heard, which I quite like. And then afterwards, you pull it out. That's right. And you'll get a few more sounds by pressing on it. I think a couple of them have pretty lackluster things, but we're just going to sort of do it the way you're quote-unquote supposed to for the majority of this review. So hold down the button again. And that's what you get for that.
Camel to go.
Alright. I think that's it. Yep, pretty much. Alright, same noises there. Same noises there. Oops. So when you do this, it's really basic and just gets you back to this. So now once we go back to attack, and I'll show you essentially how this cycles now, after you get it to activate, then do a quick press and you get a series of different phrases and sounds. So you get an idea for how it will cycle through them once you hold down. Okay, and that's about it. So quite a bit of sounds, as you heard there, which is kind of nice. Actually, this can stand up on its own. Sort of, yeah. Anyway, I was arguing with myself there while I was talking. So anyway, this is a very interesting changer for sure. Look-wise, like I said, I love the design and concept of it. Just as a toy, I think it looks a little bit lacking. But in terms of like sounds and playability, it's actually pretty on point. I really dig the way it functions. I think I just like the way that it makes it feel, not mechanical, but just it makes you feel like you're doing something. It feels very right for the gimmick. I like that it's different than just simply pressing a button. Not that there's not fun in pressing buttons and getting sounds, but it's just something a bit different. I like the way that functions. And between all those sounds and then all those extra sounds we just heard, it's actually got quite a bit going for it. So honestly, other than just the way it looks, I think this is actually quite a fun changer with quite a bit of sounds to offer. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Dawson Ryder, signing out.